Scorpio, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, we're going to start with the meditative portion of this reading. What I got on the sign is a collective. When I meditated on your sign, I generally will use a salt lamp for this particular part of the reading, something for you to focus on and meditate on while I go over that portion. Unfortunately, I don't have my salt lamp, so we're going to have to move on without it. First, we're going to do the general energies for the month. Then we'll move on to love, career, and life path, pulling some spirit messages after that. And we'll go on about our days. Okay. So the first thing that I got for you guys, while I'm doing that, I'll pull some cards for the general energies. But while I'm doing that, while I'm talking, I'll do that. Okay. So all right, so this month, guys, I would like you to know that your character above all is going to shine at this time. What you guys need to do is first do no harm, okay? Do not fight fire with fire for those who come and challenge your authenticity. Do not be bitter. You guys will gather wisdom and grow strong, looking upon the evils, okay? There are people that may come up against you this month because they see your shine and they don't like it. It doesn't mean that you're wrong for shining. Continue to shine, but don't feel as though you need to sting them with that Scorpio stinger. You're going to grow from not doing that, okay? I got some Scorpio on my chart too, guys, so don't worry. I'm waiting for it. Wait for it. All right. You guys are going to grow strong from looking upon evil and not being corrupted by it. So don't let those negative vibes come to you, take over, get into you. There are going to be some things that you guys may see involving politics, unfair scruples, behavior, and just don't join in, okay? You guys have, lived many lifetimes and are going to be tested this month. And as you pass this test, you will see the rewards. Okay? So, your kindness will be rewarded. If you guys want to take this transformation on and grow, you guys are going to have to part with the poison. I think that's ironic that came out for your sign because generally I don't think of scorpions or any of the signs as their the animal that they may represent or anything like that. I think of them as just people. My son is Aquarius, so I'm a humanitarian. I think of everyone as just people. So it's funny that came up. When I do these meditatives, I write things down and I don't really think about it. That's why I write them down. And I wrote that. So I think it's funny that that's there. It says part with the poison. There are going to be some radical changes of mind and heart. You guys are going to reach a new level. You guys are going to have to figure out what you're fighting to maintain or to attain. And you're going to have to decide what's important. You guys are going to have to walk toward that and do not waver along the way. Excuse me, I can't speak. I'm like all jumbles today. All right. So first we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. You guys just go ahead and be your charming selves. Use your intuition. Go ahead and be the life of the party. That's okay. But do not be quick to anger. Okay. Look at this card. I think it's crazy sometimes the way Spirit will just give it plain and simple. Look at her with this snake coiled around this wand. Okay, this is the African American tarot, by the way. And the cat actually represents intuition. Obviously, we know that this is, Aries and fire sign. But I think of Aries a lot when I look at this. Leo as well as Sag. But you guys, don't be quick. Don't be too hasty. Okay, don't be impulsive. Think about things. You guys are heading toward blending your light with your dark, blending your shadow, accepting all parts of yourself and moving toward your wish fulfillments, moving towards your hopes, dreams, and aspiration. You guys are going to be offered new emotional fulfillment this month. This is the Ace of Cups. I no longer talk about new love coming in because from what I am beginning to understand, this card doesn't always talk about new love. It talks about new emotional fulfillment. And, I usually say this, but this makes sense because look at what I'm going to say. To me, the Ace of Cups is the beginning trail to the 10 of Cups. Okay. And you guys here have the 10 of Pentacles at the end of the energies for this month. If you guys can just hold tight. Okay. Here we have Lovers. You guys may be dealing with some type of partnership. It could be love. It could be business because this is the general energies for the month. Okay. You guys may find yourselves in a defensive position this month. Struggling with shadow, struggling with the people around you and their shadow. Don't get too cocky and don't overreact. And there's something to be learned in this situation. And if you can pass this test, the 10 of Pentacles is what follows. I think you guys need to learn to, not to say that you don't know this, but when I see the 10 of Pentacles, it lets me know that there are some things that are being driven by divine timing. And there may be some type of campaigning or something around this thing that may also be coming up. There can be some type of campaigning, some type of maybe even propaganda, but there's something coming up and you guys are going to have to learn to reasonably reason with others and, speak your truth. The outcome of this month, first card out, is the Queen of Wands. Is the Queen of Cups. To me, it falling right under the Queen of Wands, it means something to me because you guys are not only going to learn to use your intuition, but you're going to master it. The Queen of Cups is nurturing and uses her intuition. Okay. She is obviously an evolved version of a water sign, obviously, because she's a queen, correct? And she has her emotions in check and she's using them to discern what she should do and what's going on around her. The next card that follows is the Justice card. In this particular deck, I feel like the Justice card oftentimes is not just this classic meaning. It's also about aiming and shooting at what it is that you want and putting your sights on it and being successful. It could also be you may have some legalities involving your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. You may have some contracts that you need to carefully look over and make sure that they're aligned with your truth and what you're trying to achieve. I feel as though with this new emotional offer, it will most likely, or even the contracts or whatnot, will make you have to go into yourself and really try and align with what it is that you want. King of Cups. The King of Cups is obviously, once again, I feel like this is your energy, being emotionally mature. And but it's funny too, right? Because it's the King of Cups. And look, he not only has a cup, but if you look closely, you can see he has a rock too. I think that's classic Scorpio. Like feeling deeply, being able to be in their emotions, being able to deal with their shadow, but also having a stinger. Correct? Also having a weapon. Some of you may find out that you are expecting this month, or new projects are taking off, or you're reaping benefits from something that you've put in work into, and it may be of an emotional type of nature. Page of Wands. I feel as though you guys are going to be raring to go. But I'm encouraging you to slow down. There is something that you do not know, something you don't see coming. Here with the Moon card, okay? Moon card is the last card out. Let's go ahead and clarify some things. You guys need to really use your intuition in order for some of these things to take place and to take place properly. Use your intuition. Be your charming self. Do not allow other people to make you waver. There may be someone offering you a cup or offering you something of emotional nature, but they may be an in and out type of energy. And you know what? The craziest thing is they may actually come across as being an old soul, having old world knowledge, and not so much. Okay? You may end up seeing a different side of this person that you didn't realize. Okay? Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this love offer, for some of you, something is being offered of a divine nature, but all you can focus on is maybe the past and what did not work out. Some of you may decide that what this other thing is that you thought you wanted is not what you wanted at all, and you may be disinterested. It looks like some cycles are going to end and new ones are going to begin. Don't lose confidence. Do not lose confidence along the way. Let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Wands. It seems as though you guys are ready to put up a good fight. You guys are feeling trapped, but not so much. You guys are feeling as though, you're cutting out the unnecessary. You're not going to, conflict or get into conflict with others. There may be something like a new project or something of that nature that you decide not to take up, and you decide to not make a decision on. I don't necessarily think that that's going to be a good decision. It's going to leave you in a hangman state, unable to move forward. Ten of Pentacles. Let's get into this Ten of Pentacles. What is this about? Ugh. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is about getting over heartbreak, finding stability, making calculated moves, and not being foolish. Don't do anything hasty. Don't jump out of the window with no parachute. Don't jump out of the window. This has something to do with your stability of home and family. I do see if you're going through something with your family, your home, you are willing to give that another fight and you do not feel trapped. That is probably going to get you some recognition that you've been looking for. In other words, your efforts will probably pay off in that particular arena. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Justice card. Why not? Yeah. I feel as though there may be choices that you feel like you have, but if you think, rest, retreat, meditate, pray, do whatever you do, ask your guides, do whatever you do to center yourself, get connected with yourself, your higher self. I feel as though this partnership is going to work out. Be careful though, because it seems as though there are some false illusions. So this probably does have something to do with contracts as opposed to like marriage. The Justice card can talk about divorce. You guys have to be careful this month not to overindulge and to try and show gratitude. Somebody may end up pregnant, and I do not think it's going to be a joyous occurrence. If you guys are not careful and you don't connect with your star player as well when it comes to these contracts, legalities, and things of this nature, excuse the background noise, you guys may end up losing your ability to gain something from this creative venture. I would be careful to anyone who may be trying to get pregnant or may be pregnant, Be careful of anything that you're taking, whether it's doctor prescribed or something that you're taking on your own. I'm also getting that it could be something that's supposed to be natural, herbal, or holistic. Look into it before you take it if you are pregnant or trying to be pregnant. Okay. For others, I get that this could, okay. For others, I get that this could be due to a third party situation. This whole being unhappy because of a pregnancy could be due to juggling, third party situation, not using your intuition. That's why that was the advice. And now I'm starting to see that this person may come in fast and reckless. They might spill the beans, Other words, if you have somebody outside your relationship, they might decide to come in and have something to say. If this is you watching and this is not you, because you're good and you think or suspect your partner, it could be that your partner has someone on the side and this person is coming forward to speak their truth. Truth is, they want what you have. What did I say from the beginning? There's a lesson to be learned in this. Do not overreact. Please do not overreact, because with the Justice card present, justice is about legalities. Do not overreact. All of this is a warning. It doesn't have to be. And if it doesn't fit, leave it right where you found it. Do not pick up trash that doesn't belong to you. So if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Hopefully it doesn't resonate with many. Okay? I see you guys. If you move too fast and you don't think things through, there's a possibility that you may become, a little bit depressed, a little bit upset, looking for the answers within yourself. And you have to move on, and you're not going to move on happily. You may move on by yourself and you'll be crying over spilled milk. The Moon card, the first card out is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could have something to do with a earth sign. There could be information in regards to an earth sign that is, I want to say, speaking the truth. This earth sign may have something of value. It could be a baby. It could be something involving your money. You may have thought that this was something amazing, and come to find out, it's looking like a nightmare instead of a dream. Let's go ahead and get into the actual areas of the reading. Okay. So that was the general energies coming in for the sign of Scorpio. Excuse me, I could barely shuffle. Let me do that again. I want to really mix this up, okay? So we can get more advice from Spirit in reference to the situation, because it's not looking the best right now. If I can get more details, somebody may think they're in the clear, correct? And still don't want the drama, right? Because I have compassion for everybody. Even when people are doing the wrong thing, I still have compassion for them, because we all have done something that wasn't right. And once we got, into the hot water, we all wanted mercy, correct? So that's why I tend to, show that type of compassion to others. So what I'm saying is, I want to shuffle these cards really good, get more details, because maybe somebody thinks they're in the clear and I get that one detail that sticks out to them and they're like, oh, shoot, she's talking to me, and it changes the trajectory of what they're doing in their life. You know what I mean? Of this situation. So let's get it. I don't even usually shuffle these cards right now. I'm shuffling them out of love for my Scorpios, you dig? let's break up the energy for a moment. First, let me shuffle these. Let's break up the energy for a moment, and we're going to go and deal with life path, career. Listen. I hope y'all not doing nothing crazy at work, all right? I can see I'm trying to get away from that heavy energy for a moment, okay? I hope y'all not doing nothing crazy at work. I could be walking dead ass into it, excuse me, you know? But I hope not, all right? Let's get it. So when we talk about life path and career, I like to do them together because some people's career is their life path, or their career is a stepping stone to get to their life path, okay? For you guys, I don't know. I'm feeling as though, some of you may want to go into human services. You may have a very lucrative profession right now, and you're thinking like, look, I want to help people. Maybe I'll become, I can do something in human services. All right. Light and love. See, I could feel it. So it's not all bad. All right. Listen, love and light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So, if you were wondering if you could help people, yes, you can. Writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. All right, guys? Looking good so far. All right. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. What? Somebody wants to stop being a international business person, a CEO, a banker, to be a librarian? I'm not laughing. I'm just making jokes. I need a little laughter in this reading. All right. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. All right. Let's get into some specifics. Okay. Oh gosh. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I said? You see, I make jokes and laugh because I've learned to do that in life as opposed to crying. And, me being an empathic tarot reader, the energies that come through, I feel them strongly. That's why I can talk about them. So I'm coming into the career section, and I told you, I made a joke about everything. I said I could be running right into it, right? And here we go, the Tower. Nah, I'm joking still. All right, listen. There could be something going on in your career that is changing. The Tower is not a bad omen necessarily. The Tower means that there are going to be quick and intense changes in the situation, and that they may not be avoidable. So I feel as though in this particular arena, because we're on career and life path, that there is something that may happen of an emotional nature that may make you decide that you're going for it. You're going to help people. Okay. You're going to get out of whatever you're in. Like, for instance, I'm a tarot reader now, but I used to be way back in the day. I used to be a makeup artist. Okay. And I started out being a makeup artist in a local mall makeup counter. And then all of a sudden I got a much better job, doing sales along with the makeup in a photo studio. And it was so dog eat dog. It like made me almost want to give up on a craft that I freaking love. Now I make jewelry because I've always been really drawn to like color and stuff like that. Now I make jewelry because there's no tea and there's no shade. All right. Put it that way. Working in that makeup studio was more like working in a salon, and it was a lot of drama. Okay. A lot of drama. So I say that to say that there may be something that happens in your career like that, where you're just like, I'm done with this. I don't need this type of drama in my life. All right. Now, some of you may decide to take a trip in reference to, I feel like it's researching or going to see something. If it's not research or going to see something, when you go on this trip that you're going on, You may be going on vacation and you're going to see something and you're going to start asking questions like, wow, is this something I could do? Is this possible? Yep, that's what I think. Yep. And as I said that, the Fool falls out. All right. Now, for others, you may be getting fired. You may get your walking papers, or a contract may end. Something like that. Something is finishing off or something is ending. And then you start to reassess what you've learned, where you're going, what you have, what you're doing. Okay. Some of you may actually be soldiers coming home from tours and deciding, I need to do something better with my life. This is not good for me, my karma, my life, my emotions, nothing. Okay. Others may be scared to actually approach what it is that they want to do because they feel like people are going to laugh. So what they're doing is they're maybe secretly trying to do this, or going back to school. You may be looking at your bank account, seeing, can I afford to take off time right now to go and do what I want to do? You guys, by the end of the month, will probably have a decision or a question in your mind to answer. Okay. I do see you guys coming up with new innovative ideas by the end of the month. The wheel is turning in your favor. I have the Sun card and the Fool card. So it looks as though by the end of the month, you're going to take this journey. You're taking this journey. Okay. It's happening. All right. Yep. And I don't think you're going to be worried about it. And I do not think you're going to be worried about it. I think that you're going to find a way to make the voices, you know what I mean, like of the naysayers or whatever, you're going to find a way to shield yourself from that and move on to what it is that your heart really does desire. If there's any type of third party situation or too much partying, I feel like that's going to be over by the end of the month. Maybe it's gossip at work that you get wind of and you're like, okay, what? No, I don't need this. There's so much more I could be doing with my life. And then after whatever this is that happens, third party situation, gossip, overindulging, too much partying, you sit down and you take an assessment of what's actually going on. And here with the Seven of Pentacles echoed once again, like I said, people could be laughing at you. Okay. And then you start to really assess, what do I have? Can I afford this? But I think I need to do this and do that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is a good combination here. You have the Fool along with the Temperance card. So there will be some healing that is gained from you taking this journey, this leap of faith. And I think you're going to do it in a calculated way. So you're not going to fall off the edge of the cliff and break your neck. You guys are going through a transformation. Don't be bitter. Don't be hasty to talk crazy to people, because the King of Swords is in reverse. Or it could be you're cutting. You find out that maybe someone, maybe that you're in a creative project with, I'm getting, is shady. And you take yourself somewhere in a different direction. You take yourself away from the situation. There may be a project that you find out is not getting off the ground, and it kind of leaves you stuck in your head trying to make a decision. But if you wait a little bit and give yourself some time to think, rest, and retreat, the truth, yep, see, what did I just say? I said think, rest, and retreat. The truth will come out, all right? You might find out that somebody is being selfish or maybe even trying to hold back on something. And I think that if this is for you, you'll know, because you've been asking these questions. You've seen little shady things and you've been like, really? And I don't know, maybe it's in the past position, but maybe there were times that you could have walked away and you decided to stay, like you didn't make that move. It's okay though. The worst is over, whatever this might be. Something was moving really slowly and now it's not moving at all. Okay. It's not going anywhere. But you guys still have some fight in you. And you guys, it looks like you guys are going to, like I said, by the end of the month, you got the Sun card here, you have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, and you have the Fool card with Temperance clarifying. All right. Use your intuition and get away from any negative types of attachments, people, places, and things, and you'll be okay. All right. That's the career and the life path portion. Remember what I said from the beginning. There could be some politics, some scruples that are off. There could be some behaviors that are off come this month, and you discover this and you're like, what? All right, let's pull these love cards. Then we're going to move to some spirit message cards, and that's going to conclude your reading. Okay, Scorpio? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Well, we know that's the soulmate twin flame card. Ow. All right. Listen, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay? Listen, guys, I'm not even going to dig any deeper. I think that I honestly, you know what I think? I think that I was reading the energies as general energies, and it could be love or career, right? But I'm actually starting to think that it's actually in your career. You guys may be headed for a career change or a life path change. Not quite sure. Check it out. You know how it goes. Sit at your desk, mind your business, do your work, and wait to see what happens. Sometimes I tell myself jokes. I was just going to say jokes, just jokes, lighten the mood. And if you're doing something wrong, stop. Put that back. Take that paper that you stole out of the back of your car, okay? Put that back. I'm joking, guys. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm just being funny. I had to stop the video for a second because I had something else I needed to do. Anyway, so let's get back to it, okay? So now we're pulling cards in the love arena, all right? So, okay, we have the Fool once again, okay? The Fool is the first card out, and then we have the King of Wands, all right? I see you guys making plans and trying to take a leadership role in your love life. Also, too, we have the King of Wands is out. The King of Wands, yes, is out. But what I meant to say is the King of Swords is out as well. This could involve a fire sign and air sign. But I think this is you cutting out things that no longer serve you. What did I say? The devil is present. Okay? I think that's you actually cutting out those things, people, places, and things that are not helpful to what you're trying to do. Six of Cups. All right. So you guys may actually be getting back with someone that you've already known, or this could be your soulmate coming in. All right. I feel as though there's something about music, though, guys. There's something about music. Maybe you guys like the same music, share favorite songs, share the same song as the favorite song. Okay. There's something significant about music here this month. All right. I'm going to clarify a few things for you. Hopefully I can finish this reading because I do have an in-studio audience and it's a baby. So hopefully I can finish. If not, I'll just have to pause and finish it later. Not that it's relevant to you guys. You're all going to watch it at the same time anyway, right? All of it. So, all right. So I feel like, though, there is something going on with the choice or leap of faith that you made in the past had you feeling stuck. You are needing to heal from it. You're needing to take your time in this situation. I feel like it left you holding on to your purse strings as well as your heartstrings tightly. All right. Yep. Clarified by I think you guys are ready to take another leap of faith, though. And you guys have a decision to make. Okay. by the end of the month. And I feel like you guys realize that the world is your oyster. Okay. It may be a decision between a few different signs, the fire sign or the air sign. Okay. Remember though, Seven of Cups appearing lets us know that something is an illusion. Everything is not what it seems. Okay. It very well could be the air sign. All right. You guys may decide to cut out an air sign. I don't know if it's past or present. All right. But you may decide to cut out actually, wait a minute. Let me take that back. It could be, I don't know. I'm not even going to get into it. Okay. I'm not even going to get into it. Let me see here. There is maybe a fire sign that's leaving you guys feeling defensive, and there's information. Maybe they're not communicating and it's leaving you feeling defensive. Okay. There could also maybe be a Capricorn or something like that involved, but I get fire here. I get air. However it goes, I think you guys are juggling. Trying to find balance, and a truth is going to be spoken. The truth is definitely going to be spoken. Yep. And Seven of Swords. I don't know if a decision is going to be made. So I'm assuming that the sneaky behavior is going to stop, because right after the juggling card comes out, the Seven of Swords comes out. And there's something that I feel like you guys are either going to start working on and something you're going to stop working on. Okay. I think somebody is going to come in fast and come in defensive, and they might be a little sharp with their tongue. I think I said that in the beginning, because that definitely came up. And then a love offer is going to be at a loss in some type of way. All right, let me run through this just a little bit more to get a little bit more clarification, okay? Because there's definitely something here. All right, so clarifying the Devil card. There's some type of relationship that you guys are going to stop, okay? It could be with a fire sign. You're feeling confident. You may be feeling confident that that's what you want to do. Okay. When it comes to the air sign, you may take a leap of faith on the air sign. Okay. Now I'm getting it real clear. It's coming up real clear. See here. Partnerships, the Lovers, right? With the fire sign in reverse. And you're feeling confident that that's not what you want to do. And then the air sign here with the Fool card. So you may take a leap of faith on an air sign. Now, that's much clearer. That's kind of what I thought, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I just wanted clarification. All right, guys, let's pull some advice cards, some spirit message cards. A child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So there could be children involved in this situation, and that's part of it. Okay. You are not alone. We're here for you. We never left through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense a sneer or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. Last card is support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from, and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside us throughout our entire lives. Okay, guys. So some of you, I feel as though you may be a child, right? A child of a parent that has passed on, or you can, have children. However it goes, I feel like these cards are for both parties. Like you may, have children involved in your situation, or you can be a child that has lost a parent. However it goes, I think this is funny because we have past life relationship, we have the Six of Cups, and then it talks about how some people come in and out of our lives or come back to us to learn more. So you guys take it how it resonates, all right? Your reading turned out pretty good, Scorpio. Have a great rest of your day and namaste.